Alright, hello everyone, welcome back to more Final Fantasy XIV, where I have downloaded forget the name of the expansion now. The latest expansion. There we go. So hopefully, yeah, looks like I'm not locked out of further leveling for my red mage. So we can continue on with the red mage. For a while, anyway. I eventually want to do something else. Still liking the red mage, though. Yeah, more comprehensive, please. Everyone's doing alright. So we can get back to things. Alright. But again, while we're here, I can do some stuff. I'm gonna go north. Oh, goodness. In room, please. Also, before I forget, I'm gonna do my leveling. Need those storm seals. Yeah, show me what you got. It is a rainy day. Just like it kind of was for me today. Apparently. I slept through it, though. No, I need to go elsewhere. I'll just take the thing here. Just go back to F Castle, I suppose. Because I decided to splurge a little bit, and I got the collector's edition. Thank you for playing Final Fantasy XIV. Enclosure, a chocobo brush, an arc mount, and a wind-up garnet minion. With them, you may rest assured that no cloud, no squall shall hinder you on your adventures. Take them all. No, use it. Uh-oh. Alright. Yes. Go back to Okezundu and continue on with the main quest line. And since I do have the new mount, I'm gonna use it. Because again, why not? Seeking to develop an advanced transforming airship, the engineers of Garland Ironworks turn to the expertise of a former Illuminati scientist. The result is a machina that can convert between bipedal and assault craft forms in the blink of an eye. So it's a transformer slash the the mechs that we get in Xenoblade X. Cool. Man, I need to play Xenoblade X. I have too many things I'm playing right now, though. Maybe I should play it in my own time. Even though I don't have much of my own time. Still, music. Different music from others. Also, it's very cool. I like it. Judging from Sid's expression, he has news which he believes will please you. Lest you wonder, Wedge was able to calculate the heading indicated by the beam of light emitted by the key. If Isis La lies in that direction, we'll find it. Good. The Solil may have a lead on us, but she's no enterprise. We'll catch them. You'll see. Good. Chugga, 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 chugga.
I did not think that I would ever have occasion to pilot a suit of Magitech armor again, least of all under these circumstances.
What?
My full name is Lucia Go Junius, and I was born a citizen of Garlemald.
Ah, that explains it. When we first met in Ishgard, I very nearly called you Livia.
Livia? Livia Sastunius? The tribunus who served under Gaius van Baelsar?
Aye, she was my sister, though we spent little time together. After our parents were killed in an uprising, we were sent to live in different households, setting us on separate paths. Livia felt at home on the battlefield and chose to become a soldier, while I underwent training to become a spy.
Then, Ishgard was...
My mission. It was believed that Allagan relics of great worth were stored in the vault, and I was sent to investigate. Though I was given little information at the time, I now suspect I was searching for the key we but recently lost. And then I met Sir Emmerich. It was his usefulness to my mission which prompted me to approach him, but I soon found myself drawn to him for other reasons. He too was a prisoner of his past, judged for his heritage as a bastard son of the Archbishop. Yet unlike my sister and I, he did not curse his fate. He simply rose above it. In time, I came to realize that I had found a man worth following, and a new home besides. And when I subsequently confessed all to Sir Emmerich, he was good enough to accept me into his service.
I do not question your loyalty to Sir Emmerich. It is your loyalty to your sister which concerns me.
I have long been of the opinion that those who dwell in the past risk losing sight of their future. My sister fought for her convictions and for those she held dear. So do I. So must we all.
Well, I, for one, am happy to welcome a fellow Garlean to our merry band. Especially one who can make Magitech armor sing.
Chief, we should be getting close. Once we break through those clouds, we'll be right where the light was pointing. Right where Azizlar should be.
Hold on, everyone.
I'm holding.
Look! I think that's it. Chief, is that Allegan? Aye. There's no mistaking their handiwork.
Excuse me?
What was that?
You mean, what is that? It's still happening.
Some sort of barrier.
Oh no, we're caught in a tractor beam.
Hold, Chief! She's breaking up!
I've lost the auxiliary propeller.
Sid, it's no use. We must return to Ishgard and find another way.
God damn it all. Why do the Allegans always have to make everything so bloody complicated?
You need the key. Try again. And we'd barely finished repairing the damage incurred during our sky fishing trip. On the other hand, any landing you can walk away from, as they say. You can only presume the Soliel passed through the Bay Area unscathed. That would explain why the Vanu called it a key. Oh, achievement unlocked. The faith that drives us. Maybe I'll wait. It looks like this is gonna be another cutscene that I'm gonna probably run into issues with again. So I could hold off. Oh. Actually, while I'm here, I should maybe repair my stuff. 19. Shouldn't take too long, just another couple minutes. The puff of darkness. I forget what this was. This is another... I believe that was another quest for a job, I believe. Our End. Oh, was that the Black Knight, maybe? That was the Black Knight, which I am curious about. It is a tank, though. I don't know if I want a tank. Journal. Hooray, Darkhold. Crap. Didn't mean to do that. Hi, Vanilla. How are you doing? Oh. Ooh, thank you. That's good to know. Should hopefully be alright, though. It seems like the holiday events don't have too much really going for them. Like, they're not too long, is what I mean to say. Oh, I'm definitely wanting that then. I definitely want an umbrella. Yes, I would get the umbrella. Good going, healer. Awesome. Now I can continue on with no regrets. Assuming Sid is correct, and I have no reason to think that he is not, the Vanu's key is required to pass through the barrier protecting Azazla. But even without it, we must find a way to reach the Isle. I shall have everyone convene at the seat of the Lord Commander, that we might discuss how best to proceed. As before, make yourself known to the guardsman when you arrive, and he will show you in. Okay, just need to go down. Ah, you are returned. Sir Emmerich and the others await you within. Yes, do the thing.
In summary, the Isle owes its lofty position to the industry of the Allegons. And we can be all but certain that the Archbishop and his cronies are enjoying the view from its top.
I see.
If we are to join them, we will first need to pass through the Isle's etheric barrier, which is, alas, more powerful than most. Powerful enough to make a mess of a perfectly good airship at any rate. As far as I can gather, the barrier mechanism draws ether from the surrounding environment and polarizes its elemental aspect to produce what is, in effect, a wall of lightning.
Okay.
It seems plain that without the Vanu's key, any attempt to reach the Isle will end in failure.
No corrupted crystal usage this
Alas,
time?
the key was careless enough to leave without us, and I don't think the Vanu keep a spare.
Master Garland, based on your experience, is there no other way that we might breach the barrier?
Well, in the past, we've beaten similar barriers by nullifying them with elemental converters. The one we're up against this time dwarfs aught we've encountered before.
Oh.
The Enterprise simply isn't large enough to bear the requisite amount of crystals.
That's fair.
I'm reminded of the quantity needed to nullify Leviathan's command of the sea. A veritable mountain of crystals that could only be borne by lashing two galleons together to form a twin vessel, scarcely able to propel itself, much less fly.
That said, we're not without options. If it isn't feasible to nullify the barrier, we might try piercing it.
How?
We create a ram of condensed ether and mount it on my ship. There's just one problem. I don't have the faintest idea how to build one. It's going to take a true authority in the field, I reckon.
Would that the Archons were still with us.
But yesterday evening, I chanced to find Mistress Tataru in unusually high spirits. Assuming I understood her excited ramblings correctly, she has acquired a clue, pointing to the whereabouts of one such individual.
Yay! One of our friends!
Truly?
Hey!
Ha! Fortune favors the righteous, eh? Well then, let's not waste any time. While you go and look for our missing friend, I'll work on modifying the Enterprise. Her hull will need reinforcing to bear the punishment, not to mention a mount for the ram. Just you wait, my pretty. By the time I'm finished, you'll be an airship reborn.
Yes, yes, yes. Oh, that's some cool armor. I like some of the stuff for the Allegan Tombstones, maybe, for just DPS fighters. It's cool. Or for ranged DPS, I guess. I can't stop yawning, I apologize, sorry. Yeah. Tataru! Who do we find? Also, hey Lucian. That's just ironworks, you think? Hmm? Welcome back, Shent. How goes the mission? Did you manage to catch up with the Archbishop and his cronies? Oh, we need help. Wah! So you finally arrived at Azazla, only to find your way barred by some sort of barrier? Typical. Yeah. But there's not all bad news. I've made progress in the search of our friends. Don't worry, Shent. We'll get to Azazla yet. Who is it? Who have we found? Just the Ironworks one, the level 50 poetic gear. Yeah, that's what I was meaning. Sorry. Oh, I blinked for a moment. Oh, gosh. Tataru is eager to share progress in the search of the missing scions. When you fled the victory feast, you used the ancient watercourse beneath the city, right? Yes. Well, shortly after things went back to normal in Ul'dah, I asked Marshal Tarupin to have the tunnels searched. Okay. A logical place to look. It was there that you lost contact with Minfilia, Thancred, and Eastola, was it not? Dare I ask what the Marshal found? I don't know, actually. Pippin's message just said that there had been a discovery, and that we were to come to the Hall of Flames at our earliest convenience. I dare not think what it might be. We shall depart at once, Tataru. Let Uranger know to join us in Ul'dah. He will wish to be present as well. Yes, sir! Here we go. Oh, the puff of darkness that's on my shoulder. I just now noticed that. Oh my. Oh no. I think someone drank too much last night. Pippin? We are grateful for your assistance, Marshal Tarupin. You saved her grace and father both. 'Tis the least I could do to repay you. Forgive my impatience, Marshal, but your missive mentioned a discovery? Yes, of course. As per your request, I had my men scour the waterways. Almost immediately, we encountered a difficulty. An entire section of the tunnel had collapsed. While the mineral concerns cooperation, however, we were able to remove the rubble, which yielded the battered bodies of a dozen crystal braves. Go on. Be at ease, Master Alphino. Your friends were not among the deceased. That alone is cause for hope. And then there is this. He stole his wand! I had assumed as much. If I may, Marshal. 'Tis as I did surmise. Judging by the etheric imprint that lingereth yet upon this wand, I hath assuredly been employed in the casting of a most uncommon magic. Namely, the very first that man did conceive to traverse great distances, and the ancient precursor to all methods of travel that utilize the life stream. Flow. The spell entaileth the reduction of the corporeal form into its constituent aether, and the caster might enter the life stream and ride its currents thereby. Unlike the teleportation magics of modern times, it requireth not a lengthy incantation. That Stola should choose to employ such a spell bespeaketh the need for haste. All of which would suggest she managed to escape, without her weapon. Would that it was so simple. Know that the scholars of Charlian forbade the use of this spell, and with good reason. The caster hath but limited control over his course. For every mage who came safe unto his destination, another would be set adrift in the life stream, never to emerge. What? No, you can't mean... Be not downcast, my friends, for there is yet hope. 'Tis like that Istola's passage hath left traces in the life stream. Could we but follow these from the point at which the magic was invoked, we may yet find her. To the Silda evacuation site, then. Our thanks for your aid, Marshal. Do not mention it. I shall pray for Lady Istola's safe return. Okay. Yep. Drunk. Still prefer the nighttime version of it. It's still not bad. Evidence of Istola's passage will have been made faint by time, but mayhap some few scant traces yet remain to guide our steps. Alright, oh. Little movie bit. What was that? The trail leadeth to the north and east, upon the bosom of the Twelves Wood. Are you certain? Aye, there is no mistake. Thither hath Istola journeyed. The Gridanian Citizens have reported no sightings. We must take this to mean she is still adrift. If it be so, I do fear for our friend. Contrary to its name, the Lifestream is more akin to a raging torrent. Linger overlong in the midst of this maelstrom, and the aether that formeth one's soul shall surely be scattered, ne'er to be reformed. We have no time to waste. Yuanjie, pray explore all possible options for reversing the effects of this forbidden magic. Shent, Tataru, we three shall press on to Gridania and petition the Elder Seedseer's aid. Oh. While I am here, let's check our achievement points. My accurate achievement points have earned me an achievement certificate. Certificate may be exchanged for special rewards. Yes. Alright, so I have 5 now. Okay. I want to save up more of my points. It is said that the elementals perceive the Lifestream. If, as we suspect, Istola is still adrift in its midst, they may be able to find her. But if we are to appeal to them for assistance, we need to do so through their chosen, the Paja. It is imperative, therefore, that we speak with Connie Sina without delay. Sure. I have already requested an audience with the Elder Seedseer. She will receive us in the lodge stand presently. We need but speak with the conjurer yonder to be admitted. Hello, Connie. Be welcome, my friends, and speak freely. I gather your suit will admit no delay. It will not, my lady. Pray forgive the abrupt nature of our request, but it is a matter of life and death. I see. As you say, we must needs act swiftly if we are to free Stola from the ungentle pull of the life stream, and as you surmised, we cannot do this unaided. However... Yes?
In requesting
Oh.
the Elemental's assistance to find your Stola, you must needs be aware of one difficulty. A difficulty born of the fundamental difference between man and elemental.
That being...
In perceiving the world around him, man relies upon senses such as sight and sound. For the sake of convenience, he gives names to such things as are near or dear to him. Being formed of pure ether, however, such concepts are foreign to the elementals. Instead, they perceive by observing the ebb and flow of the energies of life. So profound a division cannot be bridged with simple discourse. The elementals' voices stir not the air, and thus reach not our ears, while our words are but wind to them. Though we seers can commune with them through feelings, naught that we can impart will serve to aid them in identifying Y'shtola. Nay, they must needs be presented with ether which is akin to hers, if you could but find a family member.
Oh! I know just the person!
Really?
Y'shtola has a sister who came to live in Gridania. She told me about her once.
That is most fortunate indeed. Pray, seek the sister out then, and bring her to Evershade. There, we shall petition the Great One's aid in finding your lost companion.
Convenient. If memory serves, he stole a sister's name, Imerda. She's supposed to be a member of the Sons of St. Koinok. Anyway, she spends most of her time around Akul Thalls, for what I recall. Let's look for her there. Oh, I could have just did that first. Oops. Oh well. Ymitra. Thank you. Ymitra. Oh yeah. Yes. Is there something you require? Lady Ymitra, it is an honor to meet you. My name is Alphino Levieux, and this is Tataru Taru. So you are my sister's comrades in the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. When I heard that your people were being pursued, I desperately sought to reach Stola, but all my... or to reach Stola, but all mine efforts were to no avail. Now I know why. A forbidden spell of all things. That she should be so reckless. But what's done is done. I thank you for bringing word to me. Needless to say, I should be glad to help. Though we're born of different mothers, our veins course with the same father's blood. I hope that this will be enough for the elementals. Come, let's make for Evershade at once.
Let us begin. Raya O, Arun, if you would. Hearken to me, O great ones. Pray give yourselves to the life stream, a drifting soul to find.
Please, Y'shtola. Please come back to us.
There. Now!
There she is. Oh. Oh god, do I... Ah! There we go, just in case. Okay, yep. There we go. Okay. Should be safe now. Should be safe. It's safe. There's a blanket. It's fine. She's wrapped up like a cocoon. Get her some clothes, people. Thank goodness she's... Oh.
A room has been readied at the roost. Pray, bear her thither at once.
goodness.
All that remains is to pray, my friends.
Okay. Oh, Istola. Just seeing your face again. It's... Oh, I've been so worried. Tataru's surprise! Tataru needs you to fetch a few items for a crafting endeavor. Istola is resting within an inn room. Though she's still unconscious, the signs are positive. The conjurers say she is in sound health and should awaken before long. Isn't that wonderful? Now while we wait for Istola to wake up, I thought I'd take the opportunity to finish my little surprise for her. Something I've been working on for a while now, in the hope that she'd one day return to us. It wants for just a couple more items before it's ready. I've already placed orders for these items. Could I ask you to retrieve them for me? One is the Leatherworkers Guild, another is with the Conjurers Guild. Speak with Mistress Giva and Brother Izumi-yan, and they ought to take care of you. Yes. Gifts. Or items to make a gift. Alright, Ethernet. Both these places are here, so we'll do... Giva, I need stuff. Well, if it's an enchant, looking for some hides to tan, mayhap? Here to receive an order from Mistress Tataru, you say? You come at a good time. I finished it but moments ago. It was no small coup working it to her specifications, but I did it nonetheless. Payment has already been settled. However, did that girl come by chimerical? However did that girl come by chimerical hide anyway? You need either balls of steel or a bottomless coin purse. Seems to me she has neither. Okay. You are come to Stillglade Fane, home of the Conjurers Guild. How may I assist you? Ah yes, Mistress Tataru's order. As requested, it has been sanctified in the sight of the elementals. I don't know what she intends for the staff, but it is a most singular artifact. Even one possessed of my experience would struggle to wield it. One night in Amdapor. Don't know what that is. I'm gonna hold off in case it's another job quest. Demon brick. Ah, you're back. You have the items to help? The bag containing an item prepared by the Leatherworkers Guild as per Tataru's request. Hand over, and a cloth bag containing an item prepared by the Conjurer's Guild for Tataru's request. Oh, it's precisely as I requested! A perfect match for the other pieces. Truly, Kiva is a master among masters. And the staff completes the surprise. Thank you so much, Shant. Can't wait to see what Yustola thinks of the surprise. Lest you wonder, she's doing very well, and the conjurers have left her in her sister's care. Let's go and pay them a visit, shall we? Yay! Knock knock.
Yustola! I'm so glad you're back!
Tataru. You are safe. Thank the 12. Something has changed about you, Alphino. Or mayhap the change is with me. I seem to sense the ether around me more keenly than before.
I am pleased to see you well again. Do you feel strong enough to talk?
Worry not. I am well enough.
Tell us then, what befell you after you fled the feast? We were told that there had been a tunnel collapse.
That was my doing. I brought the tunnel down that you and Minfidia might escape. At the last moment, I invoked a teleportation magic, in hopes of spiriting Thancred away at least. Needless to say, it did not go quite as planned, and I found myself adrift in the life stream. The others? Where are they? Did they not escape?
They remain unaccounted for. You are the only one we have been able to find. I am truly sorry. It was the Crystal Braves who pursued you that day. My hubris that led to our undoing.
No apologies are necessary, Alphino. You are not to blame for what occurred. Know that were our comrades here, they would commend you for keeping the light of hope alive.
Don't worry. The others are alive and well, I'm sure of it. We just need to find them.
Indeed, Tataru. Let us find our friends and rebuild the Scions.
Ha! There is the Alphino I remember. And I feel much the better for his return. 'Tis time I arose.
That reminds me. I have a change of clothes for you. I don't like to boast, but I made them myself. I learned how to weave while we were in Ishgard, you see.
Tatru's becoming a grand crafter. Oh yeah, it's true. I kinda need to leave for her to change, don't we? Oh gosh. Man, he's still so cool. I like her. How's she look? How's she look? I didn't get it. Oh, that's cool. Oh. Yeah. Good for you too, Tataru.
Tataru has apprised me of all that took place in the aftermath of the assassination plot. It would seem I have been away for some while.
Yes, much and more happened during your absence. At present, we seek to follow the Archbishop to Azisla.
And you want for some manner of etheric ram to pierce the floating isle's protective barrier?
We do. Might you be able to furnish us with one?
A means to prise open a hole in an Alagarn barrier. And one large enough to admit an airship, no less. Nay, I lack the knowledge to devise such a weapon. But I know of one who could. A leading figure in the field of etheric research, and one of the finest scholars ever to grace Sharlayan. Matoya, my former master.
Matoya, huh? Interesting. How do we find this person? Still wishes to tell you more about her former master, Matoya. Alright. Tell me more. In my youth, I had the honor of studying under Matoya. In the field of etheric research, she was without rival. I have no doubt that her knowledge will be of aid to our cause. The question is, will she share it with us? My master has ever been willful. The gods forbid anyone disagrees with her. When the Garlean Empire first marched upon Eorzea some 15 years ago, the denizens of Sharlayan were summoned back to the motherland. However, Matoya refused to join the exodus. To this day, she lives a hermit's life on the fringes of the abandoned city. So it is to the Dravanian hinterlands that we must go, to the place of my birth. Oh. Though Alize and I were born in Sharlayan, our days there were short. We remained only until the Exodus, and I have not returned since. Oh, so it'll be a homecoming then. As fine a reason as any to go to Sharlayan, and it will afford us the opportunity to pay my master a visit. I believe you have mistaken our primary objective, Istola. At any rate, the journey will take us through largely unknown territory. Let us first return to Ishgard and make our preparations. Yes, yes. Onward to Sharlayan. Cool. I've always wanted. They've talked about Sharlayan quite a bit, and I've wanted to go. So this is gonna be kind of fun. This is gonna be really interesting. They're a scholarly folk, yeah? Sharlayan is situated in the Dravanian hinterlands. To get there, we must strike west and traverse the breadth of the Dravanian forelands. Make no mistake, it will be a grueling journey. The party shall be comprised of Shent, Istola, and myself. Tataru, pray remain in Ishgard and continue the search for our missing friends. Yes, sir! First, let us make for Tailfeather. Did not realize it was in this area, okay. A long soak in the life stream, followed by a long journey. I would not recommend it to anyone. But rest assured, my strength is returning to me. I shall be back to my former self ere long. Good. Whoa. Weapons. Interesting. Still is ready to press westward to the Dravanian hinterlands. I believe I am sufficiently rested. Let us continue west to Sharlayan. Once we descend the mountain path, we will arrive at the Dravanian hinterlands. From there, it is but a short distance to the city. Be warned that we shall be passing through Nath territory. You must needs be wary of them and the dragons both. Bum 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 ba-da-dum bum 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 ba-da-dum bum 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 ba-da-dum bum 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 ba-da-dum bum bum ba-da-dum ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Maybe I should try for a high-level dungeon as well. I don't really need the poetics, but the high-level dungeon itself? Now that I think about it, what am I going to use the tomestones or the poetics for now that the gear that I'm getting in these new areas are better than the ironworks? Or did they have different leveled gear now that I'm thinking about it? I need to go back and take a look, don't I? When I get the chance. I'm gonna do that. Because I might have leveled gear for it. That's why the poetic tomestones are still necessary. Air quotes, necessary.
To the Thaliac River,
Whoa.
where to the melted snows of Abelathia's spine eventually find their way by means of 1,000 silver streams. Whose waters have long nourished the Dravanian hinterlands, and so provided for a settlement of learned souls from across the northern seas. To the city of Sharlayan, that great seat of knowledge now abandoned by her keepers, they came.
Yeah, looks like this place has been in better shape, huh? That's fine. Latoya dwells on the far side of the Thaliac River. Let us search for a crossing. guess the big ol' frickin' place there. Oh, there are a couple dungeons here. Okay, neat. I want to go there. Won't be able to fly, I bet. Yep, nope. So let's keep our eyes open for Aether streams. Speaking of. Or an Aether current, I guess. Goblin glider? That's neat. The goblins have kind of taken over, though. Esper type Magitech Von Gob G Mark III? Okay. Interesting. Just really going around the city perimeter checking to see if there's anything else of interest. Also, eyes out for Aether streams. I don't know where we would find them. Oh, little town? Damselfly. Let's head for the town. I'm curious about the music, so I'll run the last little bit. Collector's Quarter. A great new nation. Independent tinkerer. Oh, and you'll repair my things. That's nice. Psh. Psh. Patrick's is keeper of knowing and data, but Patrick's has nothing to teach Upland to this day. Oh, okay. Oh, and this doesn't even have an aetheryte to it. Oh. Hey, you guys. The bridge ahead has collapsed. I'm afraid we shan't be crossing there, but worry not, I know another way. See the towering structure to the north? We shall be able to cross there. Oh yeah, the big thing I saw before. Meh. Oh, I just now noticed that. Ugh. Oh, big bees. Tarantula hawk? Oh, I hate it. That is the worst thing ever. Frick that. Idleshire. Looks almost like a sword embedded into the rock. Even though it's a building. Knowledge seeks no man. So says the motto of Charlian engraved upon yonder stone. The meaning is simple. It falls to us to seek enlightenment. During the 6th Astral Era, at the turn of the 13th century, men from the northern nation of Charlian journeyed across the seas to Eorzea in search of knowledge. Upon arriving at these shores, they established a camp for their scholarly endeavors. Over time, this camp grew into a settlement, and the settlement prospered, and so much so that it came to be counted among Eorzea's greatest city-states. Alas, those glory days are now but a fading memory. With her keepers lost to her, Charlian has become an empty husk of her former self. Psh. Psh. Uplander is mistaken. Charlian has new keepers, is on cusp of new age of glory. Eh? Goblins? Here to plunder the city? Uplander is mistaken muchly. We are not thieves. This place is our home. Huh? Your home? When last I looked, it was mine and Alphino's. We were born here. Psh. When Uplanders abandoned the city, Uplanders gave up claim. Born here or no, Uplanders are trespassers. My friends, please. We did not come to dispute your claim to this land. Our purpose here is peaceful. We desire but to cross the river. Be calm, I beg you. And let us speak like the civilized folk that we are. Surely we can come to a mutual understanding. If that is truth, then Uplanders are welcome here. Come with Slowfix. Slowfix will show Uplanders settlement. guess. Can't stop yawning. Backbridge. Oh gosh. Okay, it's an actual place. The Aetheryte crystal. I must attune. Unctuous adventurer. But it's a town I can use my mountain. You now have Aethernet access to West Idleshire. You have attuned yourself to all the Aethernet shards in Idleshire. Epilogue Gate is now accessible as an Aethernet destination. Epilogue Gate? Going to Epilogue Gate, Eastern Hinterlands. Okay. I'm gonna say, what the heck is an Epilogue Gate? And we have a quest. Probably gives us the, whoa. The Aether Current. Oh. Well. Oh, no. Wondrous Tales. Adventurer stands before you wearing a shite-eating grin and gazing at you in a way that makes you not entirely comfortable. Well, I have to know what Wondrous Tales is. A better. Shanta better. Gods, it really is you. I've heard the songs and the tales, but to think the day would come that I'd meet you in the flesh. Whatever have I done to deserve such an honor? Drat, all the days I forget to polish my armor. You must think me I'm a total blumpkin. But wait, dare I ask? No, I daren't to impose on such a hero. Oh, but what the harm in trying? Yes, I must try. You see, I'm in a bit of a bind. A pickle, if you will. You see, I've just taken on a task of sorts. A task far, far beyond the abilities of a two-gilled greenhorn like myself. How'd you get here? But you! Yes, a realm-renowned hero like you could tackle this monumental task in your sleep. Blindfolded, and with both arms and legs tied behind your back. So you'll do it for me, yes? Wonderful. Just head over to Rowena's and tell Chloe Poe you're there to help. Did I say Chloe Pui? I meant Chloe Aleppo. That isn't my silly little nickname for her, and I certainly haven't been frequenting her shop every day for the past 2 moons, that a ever so cute little smile might brighten my dark and dreary days. But I blabbered on enough, haven't I? Ta-ta! Ta-ta? Hey there, mister. I'm Chloe Aleppo. And who might you be? Shantabetter? The Shantabetter? From all the stories? Wow, you're like a legend. A real living and breathing legend. This is so exciting. Did I tell you I love stories? Well, I do. And not just listening to them, I'm pretty good at telling them too. I have this friend whose mommy and daddy went away and never came back. And well, she gets lonely and cries sometimes. So I tell her stories to cheer her up. That's right, stories of brave adventurers like you. She likes my stories. She stops crying and even starts smiling and laughing. Seeing her happy makes me happy too. But lately, she's just been staring off into space again. It must be my fault. I bet all my stories are starting to sound the same. But then I had an idea. Do you know what it is? I'll ask great adventurers like you to tell me your stories, and then I'll put them together to make new stories of my own. It's a really great idea, right? Tell me you think so too? So, will you help me? Rowena gives me all sorts of things when I work hard, so if you do this for me, I can give some of them to you. What sort of things? Well, tone stones for one, and well, all kinds of other special stuff. But not my mandragora pin. That's all mine. That's fair. You can keep your mandragora pin. So do me a favor. Remember all your bestest stories and write them in this notebook here. I call it Chloe's Wondrous Tales, because I have a tail, and I tell tales. Get it? Every time your stories help me come up with a new tale of my own, I'll give you a present. It'll be a lot of fun for both of us, don't you think? Thanks, Shent. And by the way, you're even more handsome than I pictured you from the stories, teehee. Thanks, kid. My gosh. Welcome to Wondrous Tales. Henceforth you shall share your tales of heroism and daring do, for the chance to earn valuable rewards. To begin, you'll want to obtain a Wondrous Tales journal from... I mean, that's what I have because you're here. You're telling me this. In addition to the one you've just received, a new journal will be made available every week. Oh, so this is a weekly kind of thing I can do. Within the journal is a card with 16 squares, 4 columns and 4 rows, each representing a certain quest or duty, or a category of the same. Triumph in the corresponding adventure, and the square will be marked off, and you can mark off up to 9 squares on a single card. Complete the conditions described within, for example, marking off 9 squares, marking off 4 squares in a row, and so forth, and deliver your marked journal to Chloe Alipo, and the story-loving Mikote child will reward you accordingly. To view objectives and see which squares were marked off, as well as review reward conditions and time limits, you need only use the journal from the key items menu. New journal will be available from Chloe Alipo every week on Tuesday at 3 a.m. Earth time. Happy adventuring! Wonderful. Okay. Complete a duty in the following category. Dungeons, level 1 through 49. Complete a duty in the following category. Dungeons, level 50. Dungeons, 51. Oh, this one is just at level 50. This one's 51 through 59. This is level 60 dungeon. I don't even think I've ran into a level 60 dungeon. Wait a minute. Yeah, I don't even have that yet. The highest I have is level 57, the vault. I'll need to find another dungeon before I can at least finish this. Complete the following duty. Labyrinth of the Ancients. Weeping City of Mach? Is that the one... Or is this one of the ones you said that was like really cruddy and I shouldn't do? The following duty, Alexander, the Fist of the Sun. Complete a dungeon in the following categories. Treasure dungeons. It's a treasure dungeon. I don't even know what a treasure dungeon is. Complete the following duty, the Binding Coil of Bomb at turn 2. So I have to do that for it. Following duty, the Howling Eye Extreme. Whirl Eater Extreme. Oh, and these are the extreme ones too. Not hard. The Striking Tree Extreme. The Minstrel's Ballad, Ultima's Bane. Containment Bay Z1T9? Is that the... yeah, that's the Ultima weapon? So this is a harder, even harder Ultima weapon? Deep Dungeons. And the Crystalline Conflict. Not to mind the numerous misspellings and juice stains. XIV Special Award presented to you by Chloe Alapo. Not to mind the numerous misspellings and juice stains. Oh, so I can either take the MGP or the Chloe thing. Okay, good to know. And if I get all 9, I can have more Tomestones of Poetics. Which again, I need to go check and see what that do. What can you get me? Let's see what I can get for bronze. Drippy and splashy. Dressed up then. Oh, okay. I can have Thancred and Alizé. Oh, and Astinian. I'm gonna have all my friends. I don't know. Hien? Hien? Who was Hien again? I don't remember. Oh, and I can have a Chloe. Chloe? Wait, do I know who Chloe is? I don't know. And then... crystals? Okay, neat. What about silver? Wondrous Whimsy Framers Kit. Heaven's Orthodox Framers Kit. Heaven's Heresy Framers Kit. Oh, and necklace and earrings stuff. Corgi earrings, Corgi scarf. A stuffed Chloe. Wind up Omega M. Omega F. Brave new Yonjay, despite its diminutive size, its arms are no less weapons than those of the man himself. Ixion Clarion. They said the legendary Ixion can be tamed by no man. With this horn, however, can the steed be claimed calm enough for one to mount his back. And then more of the Nova Clusters. But there's also, what? Ornate Archaeokeenum Curus of Fending. Ooh, excuse me? Okay, that's kinda neat. I don't hate that. The black and the gold with the little red bits. The red rope? Okay! I don't hate that. Okay, and what do you have for gold? Venturous Kamui Flute. The audacious song of the stout flute is said to summon a Kamui, favored by the merchant Rowena. Sabatender de la Luna whistle. When blown, this flute emits an adventurous sound that summons forth your Sabatender de la Luna. Ah, there's the bed! For as long as beds have existed, children have dreamed of having one that flies. Thanks to this winsome piece lovingly crafted for younglings and the young at heart, that dream is now a reality. Little Nemo in Dreamland. Wondrous Lanner Whistle. This whistle emits a shrill tone that is said to summon a legendary falcon bred to serve the goddess among merchants, Rowena. Troll horn. When blown, this horn produces an untamed sound that calls upon towering troll. You decide. When blown, this horn produces a feral sound that summons forth Calidontus, scourge of the forest. Well, emits a shrill sound that is said to summon Inscitatus, the steed of legend. And then more Manova clusters, and then more of the armors. Needs to be level 100, I just now noticed too for this. Oh! That's neat. I like that. I like the armor a bit more. The cool looking robes and stuff. That's neat. So this is worth doing. I feel this is a lot of stuff that I can't do yet though. I'll do what I can, of course, just so I can even get some of the lower level items, so they're still really cool. But yeah, that's neat. Maybe I'll do a stream day where I try to do a lot of Chloe's stuff. That's neat. Cool. Okay. I like that. I like that a lot, actually. And it gives me more reasons to go back and do some of the older dungeons and things like that. Neat. Alright, dude. We need to pass. Psh. Here is Heart of Settlement. Name of Idleshire. Midnight Dew. What have we got here? Guests? Greetings to you. I am Alphino Levier, and may I introduce my companions, Shentabeta and Istola. We have journeyed far in search of a friend, and seek to cross the river. But finding the main bridge collapsed. You went looking for a detour and ended up stumbling into Slowfix and his crew, is that right? That is the short of it, aye. This place, Idleshire. I came expecting a ghost town. Suffice it to say, I'm surprised to find it so alive. Well, with all them precious artifacts lying about, it was only a matter of time before treasure hunters like me moved in. But we weren't the first to arrive, neither. By then, Slowfix and his Gobby friends were already settled. At first, Gobbies and hunters disliked each other, but understanding came, then friendship. Now Gobbies and hunters have joined hands to build a great new nation. Or that was Slowfix. Cred. Oh well. So that is what happened after we Charlene's departed. Oh, see your locals? No hard feelings, I hope. All these nice buildings, but no one to live in them. Felt like a waste, you know? We've been trying to put the place to rights, and things have been going well, for the most part. But it ain't all smooth sailing. Not to sound ungrateful, but the traps your friends left lying about are a bloody nuisance. And there's the Illuminati harrying us day and night. The Iwata? Pshh. Slowfix has bright idea. Uplanders desire mutual understanding, yes? Best way to understand is helping one another. Help citizens of Idleshire, and Uplanders can be citizens too. Citizens are free to cross river. I'm not aware of a quicker way to reach our destination, Let us assist Slowfix and his people. Yay, they're happy. Bye. Oh yeah, I forgot the weapons. Materia, I suppose. Anything for me? No. Battle dance materia. Slowfix wants you to eliminate the golems that prowl Idleshire. Psh. So Uplanders agree to help? Good. Here's what Slowfix wants Uplanders to do. Many golems prowl Idleshire, get in the way of expansion plans. Slowfix wants Uplanders to eliminate golems. Uplanders are Sharlayans, yes? Sharlayans should know best way to deal with creatures. We beat them up. So we are to eliminate the golems. That should be simple enough. The automata were employed as sentinels, and by design can be unmade with a coded command. At the time of the Exodus, it was noughts and crosses. I see no reason why it should not still work. Let us divide the task between the three of us, the quicker to be finished with it. With the chat mode in say, use keyboard or software keyboard to enter the coded command noughts and crosses to unmake a golem. Shatter, the golem crumbles to pieces. Shatter, the golem crumbles to pieces. Oh, a few normal quests. Well, that is a bit better. Huh. But I'll eventually get something from the main quest, so I won't worry about that for now. Golems are no more. Wonderful. Now we can resume work to expand settlement. Oh, it's 9:50. Crud. Oh, gosh. Alright. I'll call it here for today. We'll pick this back up. I want to say tomorrow in case I'm unable to. But I should, knock on wood, be able to stream more before my weekend. Oh, goodness. But yeah. Little goblin town. First actual town that I've seen that the goblins are running, which is neat. I hope I can help him more with this. Alright. Oh, goodness. Stretch. Alright. Let's see if there's anyone currently streaming, which there probably are. Alina's streaming. Hexdy's streaming. Daenerys streaming. Ours, Arcane is streaming. Let's raid ours. Yeah, that'll do. Alright, boom. So we'll go ahead and do that. So until next time, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, rest of your evening, whichever it may be. And I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody. And thanks again for Lucian and Vanilla for chatting with me. My goodness, how rude of me. I'm sorry. Yeah, I hope you all have a good one too. Bye, everybody.